I have no idea where I just left off. I really don't. Oh my God. So we're just going to go from here. So this whole story time is going to be a little backwards, right? We're going to talk about why I'm pissed off, why I'm doing what I'm doing. And we're going to go back in time. We're going to go back in motherfucking time. Okay? So long story short, I did a bunch of dealing with my dad before he passed, his surgery. It was all put on me. Not my brothers, not my mom, no help, okay? None. I even begged the bitch, told her that I would pay her and everything. She went on vacation. She was just living her best life, okay? Anyways, my dad, at the very end of his days, he ended up going and living with his girlfriend. After he had lived with me for a while, after getting out of the hospital, because he was in the hospital for so long. Anyhow, the reason that I'm pissed the fuck off, the reason I am at my breaking point, the reason I'm going to talk about everything and get it all off my chest, the reason I'm done is because of what I'm about to tell you guys. And then, like I said, we're going to take a walk down memory lane. We're going to talk about all kinds of childhood trauma. So, he passes. She loses it, dude. Like, the bitch should have got a fucking Grammy Award. Like, lost the love of her life. This is her husband. It is horrible for her. We get to the hospital to say our goodbyes to my dad. His girlfriend that he's had off and on for the past, 5, 6, 7, I don't know. Well, Amelia's 8, so 7 years. Okay? And yeah, he left the lady a couple times to get back with my mom because my mom fucking played puppet master in their relationship or whatever. But the fact of the remainder is that was his girlfriend. That was who was there. That's who he was living with. All this shit. We come walking into the hospital. My dad's passed away. We're going to say our goodbyes. She makes it all about her. Loses it, dude. Loses it. I mean, hyperventilating, freaking out, pointing, I want her gone. I want her out of here. They got divorced when I was 11. I'm going to be 38 years old tomorrow. He's lived with this woman. This is his girlfriend. What in the ever-loving hell are you talking about, lady? Me, my daughter, my husband, we're there to say goodbye to my father. And this is what she's doing. It's all about her. So I look at his girlfriend and I'm like, can you go so my mom can come in here? I'm sorry. So, of course, it's all about her. She's laying on top of my dad. I mean, you would think that they were married and all this shit, okay? She did this whole production all about herself. All about herself. Now, mind you, a man is a man, especially an old school man like my dad, okay? He's not used to doing things for himself. He's just not. That's just the way it is. So, my mom was an authorized user on his bank account. Now, mind you, I only have one brother at this point because my other brother passed away 6 days before my dad. But I have a brother and I have my mom, okay? Anyhow, she's an authorized user on his bank account. Now, mind you, my dad had bitched about that a couple times. Like, I need to get her off because he did not trust her. Okay? And like I said, I have plenty of footage. Plenty. There's probably a conversation in there or two about it. Okay? So, of course, it comes down to me because, I'm the only child, I guess. I'm the only one that's going to be responsible for my father. I'm the only one that is going to make sure that he has a funeral and that it all falls on me if I want my kids and everybody and family and friends to be able to say goodbye to him. It's all going to be on me for some reason. I'm not sure why, but, Anyways, not like he doesn't have adult grandchildren that he did so much for. Not like he doesn't have another kid, or my mother that's his wife that had life insurance on him. Not like, make-believe people that were such a big deal and blah, 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 blah. Not like they didn't offer to help and lied. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'll get into all that. So, this is why I'm irritated and pissed off. So the next day, it's time to go to the funeral home. I call my mom. I'm being nice because, you know, it's all about her. It's all about her. I don't want to leave her out. I don't want her to freak out, have a fucking total BF. So I call her and I'm like, we're going to the funeral home. Do you want to go? And she's like, yeah, I just left your dad's bank. What? Why? I went there and took out his money. What? Why? Because, Stormy, it's my account. No, the fuck it's not. Why would you do that? Now, mind you, I know my dad doesn't have that much in there, okay? I know he doesn't. He only gets Social Security, all right? So I know he doesn't have that much money in there. But still, anything that he has should be going to funeral arrangements, right? Right. I don't know. I'm sure some of you will have an opinion just because you don't like me, you won't agree with me, or whatever the case may be. I don't really care. But that's where it should be going. So why in the hell did you take it upon yourself to go to your ex-husband's bank? He has children that are alive and kicking and grandkids. Why the hell did you do that? Now she's like, didn't you want me to do that for you? Didn't you want me to give it to you? And I'm like, yeah, I do. How much was in his bank account? You know your mom. You know your dad. You know your siblings like the back of your hand. You know your parents like the back of your hand. And the words that she uses was, I took out $500. How much was in there? I took out $500. How much was in there? She said, I left a little bit in there so we could keep it open. I said, Mom, how much was in there? And how much did you leave in there? I left 100 in there. Why? Why did you leave 50 cents in there? Because I want to keep it open. I said, what the hell do you want to keep it open for? Because it's my account. I want to use it. It's not your account. We've been through this. You're an authorized user. It's not your account. Go get the rest of the money out. I want every damn penny. I don't care. And close it. It's not your account. For some reason, she has this obsession over my dad, and this entitlement. It's okay. Anyways, we go there to the funeral home. It's me, my mom, my brother, my niece, my daughter. We're planning everything. I ordered 3 death certificates. I didn't have to do that. I know that neither of them are going to pay so much as 75 fucking cents. I didn't have to let my niece be there, which is a grown-ass adult that's not helping with the fucking thing. I didn't have to let any of that happen, okay? If you're not going to help do anything, why am I even letting you be here? Okay? You're not entitled to anything, really, unless you're helping. So I asked them to separate his ashes 3 ways. Me, my brother, my mom. I'll be responsible for my children and his girlfriend, which she flips her fucking lid. Doesn't want me to give ashes to his girlfriend. My brother is responsible for him and his kids, and I tell my mom that she's responsible for a guy that was raised up as like my brother, his 2 brothers. Give some to them. I'll give some to my kids and Debbie. And he'll give some to his kids. Okay? Like that's the way we're going to do it. I didn't have to do that. If you're not helping, why are you entitled to a thing?